Hello everybody, in this video we're going to talk about USCIS Processing Time. The agency is testing new ways to calculate processing times. As you know, processing times have increased significantly in the past few years, and it's very confusing for people to understand where they stand with their case, when they are outside of processing times, when they should take action to inquire on what they should do. It's been very confusing, so this new method is really exciting and we'll tell you all about it. We'll also talk about the current Visa Backlog with USCIS, and also I'm going to tell you specifically what forms USCIS is going to be testing this method. What are you waiting for? I'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody, and welcome to our immigration channel. This is a place where you get the most up-to-date news, information, and everything else you need to make your immigration journey less stressful. My name is Jacob Sapochnik, and I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California. And if you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a like so YouTube will be able to share this video with more people just like you. Many of you guys have been affected by the long processing times and the severe backlogs that USCIS has been experiencing in the past 4 years. If you notice, over the past 4 years, under the Trump administration, the USCIS has shifted into more of a closed kind of agency, whereas before we were able to call them, customers were able to meet with them, get answers on the phone. Right now, they've shifted into a system where it's virtually almost impossible to get a hold of anybody on the phone. And you know what I'm talking about. When you call, you go to hundreds of prompts of voice-activated messages. You rarely get to see a human, and even the InfoPass appointments are very difficult to get right now, very difficult to get actual customer service right now. So I think this new move that I mentioned in the beginning of this video, revolutionizing the processing time system, may be a first step in a new approach by this USCIS under Biden's administration to say, you know what, we are going to change the way we are, we're going to become more customer friendly, we're going to be more helpful, and this is the first step of doing so. So USCIS announced recently that they're going to be testing a new system to calculate the processing times of applications that they work on. This is specifically for immigration forms, for green card and naturalization applications. They said that with this new method, they're going to be able to post processing times that are more accurate, timely, and easier to understand, because the current ones are very, very confusing, even to us immigration lawyers. This move comes as this agency is dealing with the backlog of more than 2.6 million visa applications. And some reports suggest that some of these visa applications experience 100 times more of a backlog than 4 years ago, before the Trump administration took office. So let's talk about this new method. What is actually going to change? So USCIS is now going to post the processing times as a range. First number, as you can see on the screen, is going to be the number that it takes to process 50% of the applications in this category. And the second number shows the time it takes to process 93% of cases in this category. The first example is 11 to 26.5 months for I-751 cases in California. So the first number, 11, is the time it takes to process 50% of the cases. And the second number is the time it takes to process 93% of these cases in this category. And these times are based on an analysis of all the complete cases from the previous month. In the example I just mentioned, we went to the processing time website of USCIS. The form is Form I-751, Application to Remove Conditions, in the California Service Center. Just an example. So what are the actual forms that will be impacted by this new processing time process? The forms are the following. Form I-45, Application for Adjustment of Status. Form N-400, Application for U.S. Citizenship. Form I-90, Application to Renew Your Green Card. Form I-751, the application to remove conditions. Form I-765, application for a work permit. Form I-102, application to retrieve your I-94. Form I-526, Form I-817, Form I-829, Form I-914, Form I-924, Form N-600, and Form N-600K. The forms that are not mentioned in this list will still be subject to the older processing time method. So how do you find the processing time of your application? There's a link right here on the screen for the USCIS Processing Time tool. All you have to do is log into that tool, choose the type of your case, whether it's an I-90 or 751 or adjustment of status. You click on the processing center. It says on your receipt where your case is being processed, and then it will tell you the range, as I mentioned before in this video. That's the easiest way to check on the processing time and see if you are within or outside normal processing time of your case. So what do you do if you are now outside of regular processing times of your application? So there's a few things you can do. The first thing I always recommend is to make an inquiry. Make a first inquiry with USCIS. You can now do inquiries online. There are different tools. If you go to the USCIS website and search the inquiry form, you can find an inquiry online. If that doesn't work, and also by calling their automated system, there are different prompts. I know it's taking a long time, but it's sometimes worth to do that. If this doesn't work, you can also make an inquiry by completing the Ombudsman's inquiry form. And I'm going to link below the Case Assistant website where you can actually fill the form. It's free. And the Ombudsman's office can help inquire on your case if you've done everything else and it didn't work. And it's another way to get further assistance on your case if it's stuck, or if you're not getting enough information from USCIS. Once again, hopefully this information is helpful. Again, we feel that USCIS has definitely been difficult to deal with in the past 4 years, and these little moves are definitely positive and a good way moving forward to see that the agency is open, they're now willing to help the public, and now hopefully they're going to be back at the point where it's going to be much easier to deal with them, get information, and specifically when we are so anxious right now, so many people are waiting, and the backlog is only increasing. So I'll keep updating you as I have more information. And if you have any questions, make sure you post them in the comments below. If you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give us a big like as well, so YouTube will be able to share this video with more people just like you. And also, if you want a specific consultation about your case, if your case is stuck, if you need help, make sure you text me, 619-483-4549. We are here to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.